This is a video response to John Campea and also Three Buck Theater and his friends on their opinions of Spider-Man could potentially go back with Sony and not continue the MCU Spider-Man and pretty much just, in a proper word, reboot the character again, but keep Tom Holland in the role. Look, I know a lot of people don't like talking about this. I didn't even want to talk about it. And I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I thought about it, and I realized, this trailer really gives me that vibe of, yeah, let's clean everything that this character has been through. Let's clean everything that Tony Stark gave Peter. Let's do every little thing just to give Sony a opportunity to do their version of Spider-Man, and the rest is fucking history. Now, granted, I'm hoping that John Campea and I are wrong. I want to be wrong. I'm so hoping I'm wrong. But yet again, it paints that narrative. If you watch the trailer multiple times, it gives you that vibe. It gives you that narrative of Peter has to take his actions seriously. He can't rely on others. He just can't rely on others. And if he does, it's going to catch up to him. And it did. And to such a degree that I personally feel like I personally believe Peter's going to make the deal. They're taking heavily influence on a controversial story. A controversial story in the Spider-Man comics. So I personally believe that something big will happen and some main character is going to get killed off, and therefore Peter's going to say, okay, I'll do the deal. And every little thing that yours truly, Tony Stark, did would be for nothing, and every little thing that the Avengers and everything that he's been through is just going to be erased. And to be fair, it's kind of pissed me off a little bit. Because if that's the case, boy oh boy, Tony Stark really wasted and did a poorly choice on his successor. But yet again, I also look at it the same way of, well, gee, this could be a good opportunity for Sony to do their version of Spider-Man with Tom Holland. And they'll make that excuse, oh, it's a part of the multiverse, and don't worry, guys, he's still your version of Spider-Man. Everything that's still canon, everything that's you watched, still happened, but he only knows about it. He's the only one that knows about it. I could fucking see that. But he doesn't like talking about it. I could truly see that. I could truly believe that. So I'm on John Campea's side. I think Sony might back out on this whole movie. Now, granted, at the same time, they could just say, hey, Disney, you want to make another deal? And Disney said, hell yeah, let's go make another trilogy of Spider-Man. Let's go do having him be a part of the MCU. Let's have him be a part of a couple of What If episodes. You know, shit like that. I would be all for it. Absolutely. Fucking guns blazing. But the facts are, yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't fucking know. I agree with John Campea on this one. I think he's going to go back with Sony. But yet again, I'm so hoping that I'm wrong. I'm so hoping he goes back or even sticks around and you have a partnership with Sony and their Spider-Man films along with the Spider-Man movies with the MCU. And Spider-Man could be with the New Avengers. He could be a part of it. He could have a bigger face. You could introduce Norman Osborn into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You could do that whole the rise and fall of Norman Osborn, him becoming the Iron Patriot, him pretty much forming the Dark Avengers, all that good shit that people like me are just waiting for that shit to happen. We'll have to wait and see how things go. I mean, granted, I'm just hoping that Sony and Disney don't butt heads one another. I really am hoping. Granted, only time will tell. December, we'll know everything. We'll know this year if the future is going to be with Sony taking back Spider-Man or the partnership carries on. I would be very, very pissed off at Marvel to not only waste this character, but also having Sony fuck up another Spider-Man franchise. Oh man, it's not looking good. That's just how I feel. But yet again, at the same time, if they go through another deal, I am hoping that Marvel open the door for the other two Spider-Men to have not only do more crossovers, but have it where you have a moment or just multiple times seeing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire being a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and embracing the multiverse. Hell, even introduce Miles from the Spider-Verse films. That would have been great. Granted, will we see that? I don't know. I truly don't know. So I think it's a bit of, hold on here before you call John Campea a clown, which he is a clown most of the time. And I mean most of the time that he pretty much is, that he says things, at least these days. But yet again, I'm like, hold on, before you say anything and say, oh, he's just bullshitting, and then end up happening. Therefore, it pretty much makes you look like idiots for saying on, oh, he's wrong, and then yet he's right. Don't say something that you ultimately will be proven right or proven wrong. Now, I want to be wrong. I am fucking saying, please tell me what my fears is not true. My fears is Peter's gonna make the deal and everything that Tony Stark did will be for nothing. That's the biggest fucking icing on the cake if they do this. But yet again, I'm hoping that they do something really cool and have where Peter accepts that, you know what, people know who I am now. I guess I lived up like my hero. And that goes to saying, if you look up to someone, a celebrity, you end up being them in the very end of your life. It's a very realistic direction that they're doing with Spider-Man and Iron Man, and I really enjoy that. That made me very attached to that character a lot, because there's a lot of celebrities, there's a lot of things I am trying to be like my heroes, and it is what it is. But it's just the facts are, I'm hoping that I'm wrong, that he doesn't do the deal and he embraces the new life that he's going to take. But yet again, my biggest fears is he will take the deal and everything he's been through will be for nothing, and everything that Tony Stark did will be for nothing. It's just such a fucking L. It's such an L. It's one way or another. That's something I really hate. And let's just wait and see how things go. We'll know in December. We'll know.